The Leopard 1 is known for three things: incredible accuracy, fantastic mobility, and amazing damage per minute. And in update 10.3, well, the vehicle got even more damage per minute. The vehicle now sits at 3,950 with gun rammer, which is absolutely insane. Now, for me, it's a big buff because I normally run Cali, so essentially I get the benefits of running rammer while running calibrated shells, because even with calibrated on, I still have 3,700 damage per minute. This vehicle now features the second highest DPM in tier 10, and it is the highest DPM medium in the entirety of the game. I know that sounds weird because, yeah, it's tier 10. It should have more DPM than lower tier vehicles, but if you look at vehicles like the AT-15 with 4,000 DPM in tier 8, then you can start to understand that some vehicles at lower tiers are deadlier than even the higher tier tanks. The only nerf that was brought to this tank was the change on its gun depression. It went from 9 degrees to 8. Sure, it is a nerf. And 1 degree may not sound like a lot, but that is actually a big amount when you're trying to work some steep ridge lines. But 8 is still enough to work basically any spot you're in, and because this vehicle has so much mobility, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Now, we are up against a WZ-1321, an STB, and a CS-63, so we will have to be a little careful. By the way, something you'll notice about the Leopard, it's actually, I think, faster, if I'm not mistaken, on power to weight than a T100 LT. I mean, that guy's actually running speed boost, and we're beating him into position, apart from the fact that I am going wide, because I don't want to be spotted popping into this position. So, oh, yeah, we can see the entire enemy team. Let's get a shell into the enemy STB. Thank you for 402 of your hit points. Let's see, we got the WZ in the back, and there's the STB. I'm just going to back up. I don't really want to trade with an STB. Alright, now we should be okay. At this point, obviously, the STB is just going to be chilling there. Alright, so T100's given us some free spots, essentially. STB, oh, yeah, right into his hatch. You can't get that accuracy with any other tier 10. You just can't. It's so good. People don't realize how good the accuracy is until it starts bonking you. That was a massive low roll, though. 291, that's pretty dang terrible. Alright, let's reload. Let's finish off the STB. Thank you for your hit points. Alright. I'm just going to reload again. Let's see, is the WZ waiting for us? No. Alright, well that's okay. The CS is going to back up, and bonk, thank you. Just like that, we have not only picked up 2 kills, helping out our team, but we're just doing very, very well in this situation. Let's aim in a shell on the WZ. There you go, nice 412 roll. It's a win. We might not get out that much more damage, because they're all heavies, but I mean, this was an incredibly easy game. We're going to use our mobility and try to cut right into the front line. Not sure where this WZ-121 is going, to be honest, but you know, we might actually be able to get some decent damage out here. We got a full health super conk and 60 TP, and this is where obviously having this insane level of DPM is going to allow us to just farm the crap out of our opponents. With rammer, or not with rammer, but with adrenaline activated, we're sitting upwards of I would say 4,500-ish DPM, which is absolutely incredible when you think about it. There you go, nice 450 roll into the enemy super conk. Now we're going to get to his side, and we're going to get one more shot out. Just like that, we did over 3K. I mean, that was an incredibly easy game. I wasn't even going to show this battle, honestly, after we beat medium side, because I was like, this is a pretty boring game. But I think the ending result shows just how stupid the DPM on this vehicle is. 3,300 damage, 4 killed, and yeah, that was just a farm and a half. That was absolutely insane. Now, you'll notice when we fought those mediums, I never once played super aggressive, and that is for a very simple reason. The Leopard is not a tank that's going to do well if you play it frontline. It can get away sometimes. Let's say I'm up against a single CS-63 or a WZ-1321. I know that I have more mobility, DPM, accuracy than those vehicles, and I can bully them. But I don't have armor, so I'm still going to lose a decent chunk of health. And even though I might have a lot more DPM, a 500 damage per minute difference isn't going to mean a whole lot when it's just a couple seconds apart from each other on reload. So I'll still lose the health, I'll just be one shot ahead. So always be careful on what you rush and who you go up against. Now this game we're up against double platooned STB-1s, which is very, very cringe. Not sure if we're going to win this, to be honest, especially because I am paired with the 5041. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I'm not going there. I'm sorry. It's not happening. Like, we are not beating 2 STB-1s, especially when they know who I am. They're not going to tunnel you. If you want to spot them, go ahead. But at least chill in a spot where you can spot them fine. I'm going to ping him to go to that bush right there. Maybe he'll be smart enough to go there. I doubt it. But we'll see. It wouldn't even surprise me if the entire enemy team went medium side. We got the K91, M103, and VK72, though, at heavy side. And our 268 gets bonked. Okay. This is not looking great so far. There's the 1STB aiming. What was that? Alright, well, they know where I am. The gig's up. Let's go over to heavy side and see if we can get some farms out. Go, 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 go. Push heavy side. Alright, I'm pushing in too. I'm going to try and help these guys out as much as I can. I know the M103 and VK72's off to the side. Please don't have a shell. Okay, we're good. We're good. Oh my god. Go, guys. You need to push now. There's everybody on the enemy team. Go! Alright, well, the VK's looking at me, which is good. But this team really needs to go. Because if they don't, we're done. Let me just change it. We are done. This game's over. I don't know what to do when nobody wants to push and we're up against this on the enemy team. Because now the mediums are going to flank us in just a moment and that'll be it. But I'm going to try and do my best to hold off the mediums. That's about all I can do. So, this is not going to be fun. We're not even getting shells out, which is unfortunate, but I also really can't. Let's aim it on the M103. There you go, we get one nice pen. Alright, this might be a decent situation here to get some farm into the IS-4. There's one pen, nice. Alright, we see the 268 gets a shell into my teammate, but thankfully we do have the out reloading capabilities. We get a nice shot in. Okay, at this point in time, the 268 is rolling around the corner. We get one nice shell into his vehicle. He's going to kill my teammate. We're going to reload. We obviously got high DPM, so let's get a second shell out. Now we can start backing up, but yeah, let's be real. This team was dookie. Alright, let's get another shell into the 268. Back up again. I'm just going to chill right here. He's going to shoot at my teammate. We're going to pull forwards. Get a... Okay, that made literally -2 cents wargaming. Alright, well, let's get to his side if we can. There you go, one nice shell. Keep him on the side. There you are, there you are. Nice, alright. Let's get another shell into his vehicle, and come on. I can get one more out. Let me get one more out. Actually, you know what? I'm going to shoot this guy. Never mind. I tried. I really tried. The moment our team didn't push, I asked him a couple times as you saw in chat, this is why trying to communicate with teammates doesn't work. Tried pinging the 5041. I tried to tell him to go into that bush. He YOLO'd into the front. Killed himself immediately. And then the heavies just didn't do anything. So what an absolutely disastrous team. Here we are in a third game. Normally I don't do 3 helpings of gameplay, but that last battle was so lame that I thought we'd do another. Now, one thing about the Leopard is that it's definitely not a vehicle I would play aggressive to a point like that game on Desert Sands was never going to be a win because not only I'm in a Leopard, but obviously we were outclassed. But if I was in more of like a 62A, we might have been able to play a lot more aggressive against the heavies and, you know, not worry as much. Now, my Caro appears to not want to help me, which is really, really bad. I don't know what's up with mediums and just not wanting to be teammates lately, but okay, guess I will be the one chilling here. We spot the 4202 and most accurate gun in the game misses the lower plate moment. Come on, 4202, back up. There you go. At least we got that shell. The Leopard does a very nice alpha at 360, which is quite a bit more than the normal 350 and 330 you'll find on the Soviets and even American mediums, which is quite nice. Oh, there's the 4202. Oh, he's very close to poking. There you go. Another nice shot, and the concept pens him as well. Just like that, some pretty big bonkers. I'm not going to poke. Like, there's no point in poking if I'm even going to trade with the guy, because I'm still going to lose health. So I'm going to wait, and then... There you go. Long live the enemy FV4202. Okay, we are spotted. That's not what I like to see, because I don't even know what spotted me. Alright, well, at least their 183 is detected. Please don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me. Anybody here? Okay, we're good. Okay. I don't know what spotted me then. It must have been the 4202 before he died. Alright, let's get to the side of the 263. Full speed, full speed. Yep, there you go. We're fast enough to get to his side. At the end of the day, even though the 263 does traverse at like 50 degrees a second, it still is a tank destroyer, which means it's going to struggle. We juked the crap out of that VK. I don't know if you saw that, but I backed up the moment he shot, and his shell hit my frontal plate at such a steep angle that it ricocheted. The Leopard does actually have some armor. A lot of people think the Leopard has like 0 armor. That's actually not true. If you angle the frontal plate correctly, you will get some decent bounces, which is kind of funny, but it is definitely true. So let's see, we got the 183 in front of us here, and obviously I'm going to try and farm the 183. So there's one 360 damage shot into his tank, and he's obviously going to try and shoot me because it's a classic 183 player. We get another nice shell into his vehicle. We back up. He does shoot me for 1,000, but you're gone. Goodbye. Alright, all that's left is a VK-72 off to the side, and we're obviously going to go and try to farm the VK. So let's do that right now. We're going to try and also get behind his vehicle, and this is, again, where having 3,700 damage per minute is a big advantage. As long as we don't allow this VK to shoot us in the... Never mind, he's dead. Well, pretty solid game nonetheless. We did a lot of damage, we helped out our team, we spotted medium side. Even though my Caro didn't want to support me, I had support from my concept. So actually big help from that player. Very rare that you get support from your teammates. So there you go, 3,500 damage, we assisted 1,100, and yeah, pretty solid game overall. As we can see, the Leopard is just a fantastic medium. Oh, no wonder I got help. It's a MM player. I will give him a thumbs up. It's very rare that you get help from teammates. So overall, pretty solid game. We got help, we did our job, and yeah, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I absolutely love the Leopard. It's not my favorite tier 10, not even by the farthest stretch of the imagination, but it is still a vehicle I enjoy playing. Its gun is fantastic, which means RNG is not nearly as much of a factor in this vehicle, and yeah, it's just a great tank, especially after the changes. Wargaming just keeps buffing it because nobody knows how to play it. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.